Chilling here with Sirius Dallas Moon Mercury Hour, and this is Venus night. Um, the Moon is squaring Mars and applying to conjoin Beta Persei. Now, Midheaven and Ascendant ruled by Mercury 22 in Pisces. So, um, I want to say something. Um, this idea came to me when following, watching Annika Lucas. And Annika Lucas' story is um, very intricate. She was talking about what people now call the Epstein list. It's basically the oil and banking infrastructure, extortion cults. Um, and then she had described that she received divine love, and that assisted her through many things that she had undergone. Um, I'm not going to delineate the chart here, um, but I do want to talk about Neptune. So I'm going through my Neptune square, and Neptune in trine or sextile personal planets can provide this sense of what what can only be described as either love that is actually loving, love energy. People may connect that with divine or something that is actually loving. Okay, and I'm being very cautious here because ritual abuse was made in uh, both by name of Christ and Antichrist. Um, what I would think as an astrologer, um, if you would need a little bit of astrology understanding in this, and one could pick, following my episode about Bernoulli, who had Neptune trining my Chiron and Rahu. And um, what I would think is to take a chart of a day where Neptune was in trine or sextile to the planet that has been afflicted. Now, if you're going through, let's say, a hard aspect, many times you will encounter the people that have also um, better aspects, or not. But the point of intervention is to bring in the harmonious aspects. Now, at this time, and I've been watching Crasia Tassio's series um, with the prophet Vyacheslav, and a lot of us, I think, have been receiving everything that he's been receiving recently. So he was receiving that as a child, but I think in recent years, because those of us that are still here on this planet um, in attunement probably have been connecting through. And so, what my humble suggestion, and again, one can try and see if it works for them, is to pick a date where Neptune was trining or sextiling a particular point in the chart that seems challenging. So if it is relationships, it's going to be Venus. If it is our sexuality on Earth. It can be Mars or Lilith. And you can use AstroSeek to see where is that in the chart, um, and Google for the glyphs. So this is because, how should I say that? The fact that the war is about zero rape, zero slavery means that it's a very big war. And it can be, and nothing has to happen, but for that, we need zero rape, zero slavery. Culture, society, beliefs, um, economy, and so on and so forth. And having Neptune in a favorable aspect, whether in transit, um, and by synastry, it's challenging because, although synastry is also for day of event, because I don't want people to like begin to obsess about people. Um, so picking a chart of an event or of a day, which you can use, um, and you could basically see where Neptune was. So let's say right now, Mercury is 22 and it wouldn't pick degrees 22, 11, 18, and 15. So I would pick degrees around that. Um, and even in passing, Neptune can mean um, easier passing or support through. Um, Neptune favorable aspects can bring that support that Lucas is talking about. Because that was one of the challenging arguments, which is wait a second, the children that did receive this Neptunian divine support, um, um, and many people that talk with survivors say that there was something that, and the people that didn't receive are just there. So I was thinking, okay, what would be a point of intervention? Because nothing justifies what happens to these children. And after looking case of Detroit, um, nothing justified like the what the paperclip did was putting a person through the situation that would make them that. Um, and so for the people that have access to this advice, having Neptune in amiable aspects, um, that can really support um, the spirit of the time, and this is the Neptune that brings not illusion as much as that divine connection or love that is actually loving and allows um, life